Hi everybody, I'm off to Broad Oak Trout Fisheries tomorrow. It's about an hour away from me in Worcestershire. This is the setup that I'm going to be using. This is a floating line. I've got a cat's whisker on that, as you can see there, white cat's whisker with the eyes. On this line here, it's an intermediate line. That's one of Martin Williams' flies there. Yeah, on the sinking line, I've got, well, it's like a tequila coloured, is it? Yeah, and it's got like some little bit of elastics on there. So I'll try these 3 different things. The place I'm going to doesn't allow boobies or fishing under the bung, so I've got to try different methods there. I might just go a little bit more, you know, I've got some damsels to put on this, that and the other, but I'll just see how the day goes. So there's the setup. Got the sinking line with that fly on there, the intermediate with one of Martin Williams' flies there, and the floating line with a cat's whisker with a decent sized leader on that, I must say. So let's just see what happens tomorrow. Evening everybody. Right, as you've seen outside there, what I showed you, my rod setup for tomorrow. I'm going to Broad Oak Trout Fisheries. It's a 4-fish ticket, catch and kill there. Yeah, I spoke to the fishery manager, and he told me today that 2 blokes was out there, only 2 blokes out there today, and they bagged up with the 4-fish tickets each. So the weather conditions tomorrow are between 9 and 10, cloudy, overcast, so the conditions look absolutely fine. What it is basically is I'll be fishing the lenches an awful lot, and that's all that's up on this bit of a channel I've got going at the minute. That's all that's up there. So obviously you want to see me catch fish at different places, and I do go to different places, and I have been to Broad Oak Trout Fisheries before. And if memory serves me right, I went with my cousin and I did catch the 4 fish there. I had a great day. But there's another fishery I go to as well called Cambrian Fisheries. That's over Leicester way. I don't know if any of you have gone there. Lovely place. But the first time I went there, a bit of a funny story. I got into the boat and it was a little bit daunting, you know, because it's a first starting out reservoir. It's not a massive reservoir, but it's big enough for your first time. And I'm out there, and it was quite a windy day, and I'm rowing, you know, sweat's poured off me trying to get out to that middle of the lake where they all was, and these old boys going past me on even little lick engines, you know what I mean? All right, son. I looked at him, I thought, I'm getting me one of them. So I did. I've got one of them. So, but this fishery don't open up till February. We're nearly there now, so I'm looking forward to going there and having a day out there. It's lovely in that boat as well. But also, what's on the bucket list, what's going to be coming to the channel, is basically I'm going to be going to Letchlade, Avington, Diva Springs, these big fish waters as well, you know, to see what we can do there. Basically, for me, it's 3 hours away. I would like to break that journey up, so I'd get up early in the morning, go there, fish, and then stop overnight. Because if you've paid all that money, because it ain't cheap at these places, if you've paid all that money, you want to catch one of them fish, don't you? It's a fish of a lifetime for me, it would be. As I spoke before about a brown trout, you do the screws from back in Brum if I caught one of them. You know, and that water, you know, it's Avington's famous for them. So I'd stop overnight, you know, and do it that way. So there is going to be, if you bear with me, there's more stuff to come, you know, different places to fish. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, let's just see what happens tomorrow to Broad Oak Trout Fisheries. I've got, as I say, I bought the 4-fish ticket. It's about an hour away from me, hour and 10 minutes away from me, so that's no drama. And well, yeah, let's see how we get on. Happy fishing. Right, here we are then. We're at, as we said, Broad Oak Trout Lakes. There's 2 lakes here. I shall fish this one first. Met a bloke this morning called Mitch. He's fishing where I'm going to be fishing, where I fancied in the first place. So we'll keep our eye on him, so he fares. He's bought a 3-fish ticket, I've bought a 4-fish ticket. There's a couple of people here earlier. Sorry, here yesterday. They bagged up. One of them bagged up within a couple of hours, 3 fish. So we'll give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. I do fancy this peg down here, so I'll give that a try first. There's fish rising. I've just seen them rising, so they said they was down deep. But I'm just going to go on the floating line first with a cat's whisker and see what happens from there. Right, I've just put a first cast out. I'm on the floating line, so we'll just wait to see what happens. I think I need to put a bit of fuller's earth on that leader. It's floating a little bit. So I've started off on the floating line. I'll let that sink down a little bit. I'm sure we'll do alright here. I'm sure this area is going to hold fish. But we'll see. One thing we haven't done, schoolboy error, is set my landing nets up, so let's get that done now. Let's get that ready to play. Ready for action. Okay. So let's just see how it goes. Right, I've just only had a couple of casts on that dry line. I'm not liking it. I needed a heavier lure on that, I think. So I've gone to the sinking line, the die 5, with that lure that I showed you. So I've just let it sink for about 5 seconds, that's all. Because there's nothing moving on top, so I do believe this area will hold fish. So I'm going to give it a go underneath. Failing this, I'll try the intermediate, then I will have to move. But I'm sure this area will hold fish. Oh, I just had a pull in. Well, that could have been the bottom, I'm not sure. It did feel like a pull in, honestly. I'll soon see if there's anything on the bottom of the fly. Yeah, it was the bottom, look. Bit of weed there. So it's not really deep enough to let it sink down. You want to be retrieving this pretty sharpish. Let's try one over here. Like you say, you've got to fan the water out. It's like a clock face in front of you. You know, get that straightened up straight away. Couple of long pulls straight back. Yeah, so what you want to be doing is doing that, counting down. Because it's not very deep here, you don't want to be counting down too long. Boobies are not allowed here, unfortunately. I'm sure we would have produced a fish by now on this method, it would be deadly. So we've got to work that a little bit harder and think. See what they want. Yeah. Yeah, it's followed it right into the side. It's not a very big one. Not very big at all. But it's a fish nonetheless. So, this is great. Great start. Right, let's get this one in. Oh, no, it's come off right at the side. How about that? I did not like the take on that, to be fair. I didn't like the hook hold on that, but it's come off. Yeah, but this one looks better. This one feels better. Oh yeah, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Let's see if we can get it on the reel. Quite a lot of line out there. Get it on the reel. Right. I do like them better when they're on the reel. And she's on the reel and I'm happy. Right. Yes, a nice little run. This one's fighting up. This one's playing ball. Give me the fight that I'd require. Much better. Let's make sure we don't lose this one then, eh? Let's get this one in the net. Put up a good fight. Let's see, take a bit of line. Yeah, there we go. Great start. Nice fish. Nice fish. Okay, let's get it dispatched. Right, yeah. There we go then, let's get it on the peg. This is in a tangle. She's sorted now. Yes, that's a nice fish, that is. Nice fish. Okay. Let's put that on there. I'm struggling with these lately. Right, that's on there. Hopefully this camera's on. So let me just yeah, that's on. That's filming. There it is, look. The first one. So let's get it in the water. Let's get out, see if we can get another one. All good stuff. Right. Flip that out there. Your friend was right, they are deep. Okay, going to fly out there, I think. So let's get another cast out there. I do believe they're straight out in front of me, you know. That's a nice cast, that's wherever you have a fish, surely. Yeah, whoa, that was a taken half, that was. Jeez, that nearly took the rod at me, and that did. That must have just come at it fast and just run. I don't know whether that'll come back for it, but Jesus, that was one of the hardest takes I've had in a long time. Wow. Whatever went for that hit at 100 mile an hour, I'll tell you that now. I'd be happy if I get a take half as hard as that one today. Stopping and pausing that was the amount of times that you can get a take by doing this. Never waste a cast. So we've got one fish and we've lost two, haven't we? Yeah, we've lost two. So time now, sponsored by my watch, is 9:47. So we're doing all right, really. We don't want to smash it and get him in an hour. Is there somebody over there, is there? Oh, it's a mirror. Yeah, so, yeah, let's get back on this sinking line. Let's see if we can get one. We need on all methods, don't we? Oh, we'll the one now. Okay, so that's caught up there. Right, back on the sinking line now. First cast, first retrieve. It's got a warrant to move in a minute if I'm not getting anything from here again. Oh, that was a pull, that was a pull. Yeah, we're in. At first I thought that was the bottom, I gotta be honest. At first I thought it was the bottom. But no, we gotta land this one now. Let's get it in. I'm not gonna play it on the reel, let's get it straight in. So I do not like the hook hold on this at all. I do not like the hook hold on this at all. Let's get it in. Straight to the net, come on. Yep, that's another one to the net then. That's two now. Right, let's get it dispatched. Let's get it unhooked. What I thought wasn't a good hook hold has turned out to be a bloody good hook hold. But there we have it, look. A nice fish. Right, let's get it on the pegs. So we're going to go through the gills here, up through the mouth. Probably got it upside down and back to front, but as long as it's on, it don't matter. There you go. Well, that's two anyway. That one was a better sized fish, look, the first one. A little swell there. You know, I thought that was the bottom, I really did. It just like was a long stop, like it would be the bottom. There was no jigger in it. But you know, when I moved again, I realised what it was. So I struck on it. So yeah, give my hands a little wash in a minute. So let's just throw that out there in a minute, get myself sorted out. Give that net a wash. Get back out there, try and get another one. I knew it was a fish. Oh, 3 or 4 times it plucked at that then. Oh, so frustrating. What it is, it's hard to, because this is hitting the bottom as well. You got to read between the two. Is it bottom or is it a nut? And as I'm taking it, it's not too dissimilar with the two. Oh, I should have struck on it. Should have struck on it. It's easy to say with hindsight, but I should have struck on it. Come on, come to daddy, come on. Yep, and we're in. Just took a bit of encouragement, that was all. Yeah, another nice rainbow. Okay, let me just push this down here so you'll be able to see it, hopefully being landed. Right, not a very big one, but it's all going to add to the bag. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at her there if the head cam's on. Yeah, lovely looking fish, that's for sure. Pull some line out there. Let's get her dispatched. Right, let's take the hook out there. There's the hook out there, look. Let's get it on the stringer. Yeah, another nice fish. Yeah, let's get it down there now then. That's it. Up through there. That's it. Put that on there, sorted. Give them a quick swirl there. And there they are, there's the 3 of them. One more to go for the bag. Ah, dear. That was like, 'cause I caught that one from over there. Just had a bit of a rest. Get another one. Right, I've come to this other end of the lake now. This is my first cast out here. I'm on the intermediate line. It's too shallow for anything else. There's a lot of shallow water out there, but I'll give it a whirl. Mitch has come to this end, he's had 2. There's a chap over there now fishing and one down there. They've only just come, so we'll see how they get on. If they're locals, you see, they might know something about this corner. But all will be revealed. I do fancy that bank over there. I'm only I'm walking round here before I give it a shot. But I do fancy that bank over there, if I'm honest. There must be a big ledge that just drops off there. Well done, Mitch. Is that your third? And what was that caught on?
That's it was a damsel.
A damsel?
With a gold flashing tail.
Oh right, yeah, great stuff. So I'll just watch Mitch bring it in now. Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, he's off.
Oh dear. Never mind. Well, don't worry, I've lost 3 today, so yeah. Yeah, fair play. Well, hopefully you get in again. Unfortunately, Mitch lost that fish, but we've all done it. We're all guilty of it. You can't catch everyone, can you? Would you believe it? Like I said to you, reeling in, and here it is, the 4 fish. As I say, never waste a cast. Never waste a cast. It's not a very big one, but it's a fish nevertheless. Yeah, there we go. Fish number 4. Right, so let's get it dispatched. Right, there she is, the 4th fish. And she's, most of them have fell to this really. Or have they all? Yeah. Let's just take this hook out. Take this hook out. Well, I'm going to have a look at the time now. If it's before 12, I might purchase another ticket. With doing that, I'll go down to the other side of the lake, so we'll see what time it is. But there's the 4 fish. So let's just get this one on the stringer. There we go. Give them a swill. Give them a swill. 4 fish there, lovely. Okay. There we are, there's my catch for the day. So we're looking at, hopefully you can see that now, we've got, we're saying £8 4 ounces on that, but I'll be honest with you, that was about 3 ounces over, and I didn't know how to wait to get it back in. Is there anything at the back there to zero it back in? So it's £8.